Yesterday's video, we talked about my favorite snowplow accounts to have. I found it only fitting that today we talk about my least favorite ones. So put your hard hats on, because it's about to get real. Good day, nation. What is good? Tell me something's good. Take a second, hit the pause button, pause it, think of something good that happened today, smile about it, and then come back to this video. It's just that simple. I want you guys to smile because I freaking love you and you know it. If you're new here, I am Eric. This is the North Country Outdoor Channel and you guys are the North Country Nation. Hit the subscribe button. Jump on the North Country train with me. I'd love to have you. Let's get into the video. First, before we get into the video, I have to say yesterday's video I complained because I'm just going to try to paraphrase this. Basically, I spent a lot of time in my truck at night and it's dark. And I don't have a lighting setup in here, so I can't vlog, and it's frustrating. I don't know how to get lights in here. I can turn my dome lights on, but it just doesn't do what I need it to do. So here's what I think. If I run my brights and I turn the camera around, you guys can see what I see. So I know from time to time you get sick of looking at my awesome face, but you know, I think that you might like that camera angle. I also want to put a GoPro either on my plow or on the hood of my truck. The only issue with that is the mist that comes up over the plow is going to get all over the front of the camera, whether it's on the hood or on the plow, and I don't have any way to keep the camera clean. So anyways, I just want to tell you guys I'm thinking about flipping the camera around so I can vlog during the night, so you will see what I see and then you'll just hear my voice. So what do you think of that? Hopefully you think it's a great freaking idea. So this morning, same as yesterday morning, I'm kind of starting a little bit of a new tradition here. I uploaded this photo to Instagram, and it was kind of, I just put the caption of today's video is going to be about my least favorite plow account. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, North Country Outdoor, look me up. Follow me on Snapchat. I'll put a still image up right now. And yeah, come join me on those platforms and you'll get some behind the scenes type of stuff, some stuff that, silly stuff. I don't know, it's a fun time. Snapchat's fun. But let's talk about my least favorite plow account. So, hands down, the worst plow accounts to have so far that I've experienced is apartment complexes. Now, looking at that photo that I uploaded, well, actually, my plan was to spin the camera around this morning and show you guys what it's like to do an apartment complex, but I had already finished one, and then the next one didn't need done because it didn't snow, so I didn't get any footage. Anyways, so I'm just going to talk about it. I'll re-put the photo on the screen right here, and as you can see, you got cars on the left and you got cars on the right, and you got a path going down the middle. So what's supposed to happen is the people are all supposed to park on one side at night, and then I come in there and I clean everything up except for where they are parked, and then later that day or the next day they all move to the other side and I go back and take care of that side. Now that's another pain in the butt that you have to go back, but it's just kind of the way it is. Now I have like 5 apartment complexes, and there's only 2 of them that actually work with me on a decent communication level where they'll move their cars for me. Inevitably what happens is, in this situation, one car in your way screws up your whole way of doing things, so you have to work around that car. Now there's two issues with that. The first issue is you have to back blade those parking spots, and unless you have down pressure, which most of the modern plows don't have down pressure, not my bosses don't have down pressure, back blading is not very effective. So, but it's your only option. You have to back blade those parking spots out because it's so tight. Now imagine you have an empty parking spot on the left side of the lot, and then you got a car occupying straight across from that on the right side of the lot. Now you're screwed because there's not enough room to pull your truck in there and back blade and then pull that back out without running into that car that's right there. You really have to be on your game. You really have to be paying attention. Apartment complexes they're tough. They're their own animal. I do most of them myself because it's not that I don't trust the guys, but it's just so easy to screw something up in such tight spaces. The other issue that I face at apartment complexes is you spend 5 minutes working around, dragging it all back from one car, and then the owner of that car comes outside and wants to move their car and then have you take care of their parking spot as well, which, depending on my mood for that day, I will do it, but I'll be honest with you, sometimes I flat out tell them, that ship's already sailed, and I drive away. And they get pissed, and they complain to the maintenance guy, or the maintenance manager, maybe it's a woman, at the complex, and, you know, it doesn't really go anywhere. It doesn't get back to me in a negative way. They just kind of tell them, hey, you know, you should have been out there and moved your vehicle. Now, another issue that I find with apartment complexes is the plow job is only going to look as good as the communication between the plow guy and the tenants of the complex and the maintenance man. All three have to be in communication, except for I don't really communicate with the tenants, but they need to work with me. I don't call them, if that's what you're wondering. No, I communicate in other ways. They'll come out, they'll talk to me. The maintenance man's knocking on doors, trying to get people to move cars. It's just, you know, it's good money though. That's why I do it. I found a system that works for me, and I actually enjoy doing apartment complexes when people actually work with me. But it's not the best display of my skills as a plow guy, which is frustrating because, you know, people pull into these apartments and, you know, it doesn't look 100% awesome. And the only reason for that is because nobody wanted to work with me. So I just did the best I could with the hand that I was dealt. So apartment complex is not a good way to display your skills as a plow guy, because let's face it, I'm freaking awesome and I know it, and my apartment complexes don't look all that great. But go look at all my other accounts and you'd be like, damn, this dude know what he doing. Another pain in the butt place to have, basically any place that's tight spaces and a lot of traffic. Gas stations can be real tough. Home Depot is not tight, but there's a lot of traffic, and let's just say that the people don't look out for you. You better be looking out for them, because they don't care. They want their freaking lumber, and you're in their way. You're inconveniencing them. So the Home Depot can be kind of tough during the day to plow. At night it's fine, but gas stations especially, you know, it's just real tight in there in the pumps, and there's constantly traffic coming and going and people walking in and out of the gas station. You don't want to back into anybody's car or anybody's person. You just really have to be on top of your game at all times. Now, I will say that yesterday I did the video on my favorite ones and today my least favorite ones. I'm not complaining, I'm not boasting, I'm just telling you how it is. Any plow account is a good plow account if the customer pays. Let's leave it at that. But when I've been doing this for a while, and I know what I prefer, so I know what I'm gonna target, and I know what I'm gonna stay away from. Again, I can't tell you guys what to do. All I can do is give you a baseline of what you can expect if you wanna get into this line of work. Or if you just wanna follow me because you think I'm awesome, and you really don't give a shit about plowing snow. I'm cool with that too. Alrighty guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That would be a dirty shame if you did not jump on the North Country train with me. Remember, tomorrow is a new day. Be creative and own it. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are inspiring. You are creative. Basically, you're awesome just like me. I freaking love you, and I'll see you next time.